This is The Smoke Session, and I'm Blaze Stack Up.
I'm Mills.
And it's the podcast where we talk about sports, crypto, music, anything.
Hey, yo, Blaze, let's get into it.
We're back with a video. You know what I'm saying? Video.
You know.
Thank you to everybody for showing love to the shorts. Just going to keep dropping shorts and reels for y'all all day on YouTube and on IG. We got one of them dumbass. What's that little weird ass shit they got for IG? It's like some little weird ass thing they got to do that. We ain't worried about that app anyway. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know, it's that weird little IG app they got where you just post them little quotes and
Threads.
The Threads, yeah, fuck Threads.
Yep.
But we are on Threads, by the way, just so you know. So if you look at the Smoke Session podcast, I'm pretty sure everything that goes on our IG will go to the Threads. So yeah, we got videos all day on the Thread, on the IG, and on the YouTube, mainly IG and YouTube. Facebook too, I'm tripping, thank you. Facebook, we're definitely on Facebook, stories, pages. Actually, you're gonna see a lot of posts and good shares on Facebook, so make sure you fuck with us on all of the platforms you can find us. I think we're gonna try to get on Apple Music soon. We're gonna try to find a way, I don't know how. Mill's been talking about it, so we're gonna figure it the fuck out, but we're gonna try to get y'all, get us something on there. But thank y'all for, the support.
Yeah, and if you haven't liked and subscribed yet to any of the videos, or you can like and subscribe like this video, subscribe to the channel. It just helps us grow, get you this information out on time. When we record, we out the next day with it, so you got the information. But yeah, WNBA is here in full effect now. Sadly to say, Caitlin Clark is hurt for a few weeks.
Yes.
Other than that, WNBA they say they got the most highest ratings right now in a while. So that's good for the women. Keep balling. I know the Mystics just played the Fever without Caitlin Clark. We was just talking about that. I just wanted to shout out a few girls from that Mystic squad. They're 3-3.
Not bad though. Fever 2-3. So
right. Anyway.
Shit better than the Sky.
Yeah. The Sky. I don't know what's up with them. No, it's not letting me.
Go AR. Gotta do better.
Not gonna let me. But her name is Kiki, the rookie. They just drafted from the Mystics. Kiki. I don't want to mess up her last name, but it starts with an I, Ifrin. But she's nice. She dropped 20 points in the last 4 games that they played. They just beat the Fever, obviously, and another girl from that squad that y'all better keep an eye on. Her name is Brittany Sykes.
Yes, Brittany Sykes is
she
like that.
Is like that,
and she had the player of the game. Well, at least for her, she had the player of the game. Period. 21 points, not to cut you off.
You good.
21 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 0 steals, 2 blocks, just to get it accurate.
Mm-hmm. What about my girl Kiki?
Kiki, let me see real quick. Kiki, I don't know how to say her name. K-I, Kiki I, 22 minutes. I want to always put that out, the minutes count. 22 minutes, 16 points, 8 boards, 1 assist, 7 for 13 in the field goal, 2 out of 2 for the free throws, 1 steal that counts, 1 turnover, very good, 4 personal fouls, which means she was being very aggressive. Little style of basketball.
Yes, sir.
Sykes had 7 turnovers, 3 fouls, but she had 2 blocks, but she was 8 for 10 from the field. She was going crazy. No, I'm tripping. Sorry, I just said that. 8 for 10 from the free throw, 6 for 17 from the field, but I like it because she's a dog.
Yeah.
She did not stop. The 6 from 17 was a lot of missed shots that they put her to the free throw line, which they could have gave her an and 1. She didn't make the and 1s. But like Mill said, she went crazy, got player of the game, 33 minutes, 21 points. Citron made in 33 minutes, had 13 points, 7 boards, and somebody off the bench, I want to get her first name right, Shakira Austin, also had 13 points off the bench. So yeah, they everybody else was in just 2s and single digits, but I just want to put them out there. They were the ones that was running that team them forward. You feel me? Shout out to Austin off the bench with a double digit game.
Yeah.
The Fever, we had I don't know what's her name, Dewana Bonner. She did her thing with 21 points off the bench with no Caitlin Clark. You feel me?
She just came from the Sun, Connecticut Sun.
She did. All right.
I believe so.
See, that's what's up. They had the starter, Sydney Colson.
Oh,
she only had 4 points.
Yeah, yeah. She was on the Sun last year, Connecticut Sun Bonner. I remember her name. Light skin John, big body John. Yeah. So she on the Fever now?
Yeah.
Damn,
You know, just like Sophie Cunningham, they traded for. They got her over there too. So they, you know what, WNBA making a little bit of trades out there.
Yeah.
You seen what happened with Brittany Griner on the other team? We'll go into that later.
Yeah, Joanna Bonner. Yep. She the old head too. Now I think about it. Yeah, that's what's up.
A little better than
Yep. And, you know, we got Leah Boston still going hard over there. Natasha Howard, Kelsey Mitchell. But yeah, there's some people over there on the Fever.
Yes, definitely.
But I want to shout out.
And that was a close game too. Not that but 77-83. Can't really knock it. You know, it was a tight game without Caitlin Clark. So
yeah.
But a win is a win, and the Mystics been doing anything. So shout out to them.
Right, and I just want to shout out a few teams that's undefeated, and that's the Liberty. They just won the chip last year. Did they? Yeah, they won the chip last year, and then we got the Liberty.
That one girl that just got traded. You seen they just traded her though? She on the
the Sparks.
Yeah, they got her in the Sparks. Yeah,
Kelsey
Plum. Yeah, they got her in the Sparks now. That was her though, right?
You know what? Kelsey Plum was on the Aces.
She was?
Yeah. Kelsey,
she was on the Aces. Had a hell of a team, man.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Yep. I just wanted to shout out the Liberty. Shout out to Liberty for being 4-0, winning the chip last year. Shout them out, beating the Lynx in the championship. But guess who is 5-0?
Who?
The Lynx. So Minnesota trying to come back, a little stronger this year. And Nafis Collier.
Sorry about our train noise in the back. Welcome to the suburban areas. Sorry about that.
But Nafis Collier, she liked that for real. So shout her out. She played for the Lynx, as y'all know. A dog, 30 a night. You feel what I'm saying? So shout her out, and shout out to Liberty for doing.
You pointed out Ada Wilson too. I ain't hear a lot of people talking about her. And
that's
I
my
want
girl.
y'all to know y'all know how we do on this channel. I tell y'all, Mill usually finds us. Y'all gotta understand. He been talking about Asia for a minute, and she did her thing, all last year. And if he's giving you a name this year, you just better pay attention. Mainly, I say we do our sports bets and all that. Put tickets in. So if you want to get a player prop done, just pay attention to it.
Yeah, I like Aja Wilson. That's my girl. But I fuck with my rookies this year. Probably gonna be Kiki and who's that girl that played for the Storm? I think. Let me just make sure. Oh, her name is she's a rookie. Her name is Easy Magber. So her EZI, you know what I'm talking about. Seattle Storm. She a rookie too. She's actually a big center, I believe. So yeah, she tall. I think I've seen her dunk one time or try to attempt to dunk. I like the Storm too. I used to fuck with Skylar Diggins coming out of Notre Dame.
Skylar Diggins is always nice. She's still nice.
She's still nice. Yep. And then Gabby Williams is over there. So she's nice. So yeah, they got a nice little squad over there. And I don't want to forget OGWUMIKE. Nakia. I don't want to fuck your name up, baby girl. So yeah, you nice too. Seattle got a little team too. So it's a couple teams. Seattle Storm's only 3-2, so that's not bad, but they still fighting. But shout out all the teams in WNBA going hard.
How many teams is in WNBA? Just to make sure.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
Pretty sure. All right. Niggas about. Did they just add that?
Valkyrie?
Yeah, the Golden State team. Yeah, shout out to Golden State, man. Because that's what I was thinking. You think we should add a couple more teams by now? You see, they starting to put a lot of. I think they're going to probably get more exciting teams put together first.
Yeah.
You see they putting them crazy super teams together now. They starting to do it all in the WNBA. They drafting people to the super teams.
Right.
Two people at once. So I ain't never seen this. So
Right.
they're going to build these teams up, and then it's about time to start, spacing it out. Probably 1 to 2 superstars max a team, and really start getting some players out there.
Right.
And they can give a lot of women a chance. Now they're going to start making enough money to spend it. So start bringing these college girls in, get some, I don't know, some overseas, some ABA. I know men have ABA. I don't know what the girls have, but some type of minor league or, league coming into the semi-pro-ish type, whatever.
Yeah.
Get them in there, get them on the bench, whatever, but let's start filling, these teams up, these rosters up, and see if we can make this a big-ass league. Because you're starting to see a lot of same games, a lot of same teams. I've seen teams play a lot in the NBA too, but it's just not enough teams in WNBA. You're seeing too many of the same people.
Definitely not enough NBA teams. WNBA teams. So as soon as they get that together, they'd be good. You know what I mean? They should. They definitely should.
And like we said, we're seeing the super teams build now. A lot of stardom. Caitlin Clark also. I'm gonna flash at it right now. Caitlin Clark has a chance to make the WNBA touch $1 billion next year, or be one of them type of leagues. So, and let's just get into that right first. This all ties in, but because the woman's on this team, and I got her jersey on right now, Angel Reese. I'm gonna just put it out right now. There's a lot of racism going on in WNBA, and that's what's messing up with not just the media, but let's just say the fans. We just letting them, the racist fans are always out there. They've been out there since Larry and Magic, you know what I mean? People, Magic wore the purple and yellow Converse for the Lakers, of course, so all black people were wearing them Converse. The white and black Converse were for Larry Bird, so everybody was just, if you were Caucasian, you were wearing those at the time. It's just what was going on. So it never stopped. Now we're out here, now we're seeing a lot of fans egg into this, coming at Angel just like they were doing when she was on LSU. And then black girls are coming at Caitlin Clark real crazy, just like they did at LSU. But now they're even doing it now way worse, because now she got her time and she's the one, hands down. She's the superstar. So now I'm seeing too much of the fans doing it, but it's also been happening in the league too much. And the league wants to maybe stop at times, but y'all are all on these phones and this social media, so you're seeing what these racist fans are saying to y'all, and it's egging you on to go in the next game and whoop this girl's ass, however y'all are going to do it. That's not the way this should be done. Y'all got to put the fans to the side this time. Check your fans. If you lose some, fuck it. Check your fans, and definitely check these owners and these media outlets, and stop letting certain media people get away with saying the dumbest shit in the world. That if Caitlin Clark got fouled like that, like how Angel Reese got fouled by Caitlin just recently, they made that a big deal. Angel Reese got fouled. Angel, you already know what the fuck y'all been doing since the years before, so you shouldn't even worry about that foul walking up there. What are you doing? Like, it's not that deep. Now, you can say that, but we're not going to take it that far. You know what's going on. Spare the moment, heat of the moment, whatever y'all said, what y'all said at the time, but it's not that deep to go on the media now and have this lady, I'm going to find her who she was, the Stephen A address, but you just don't come out saying that, if Caitlin Clark was, if Angel Reese was white, it would have went another way. No, because when Caitlin Clark and them, when Kennedy and all them, they was whooping Caitlin Clark's ass last year. They was whooping Caitlin Clark's ass last year. Sorry, they were whooping her ass. Literally, like throwing her on the ground, doing the hardest fouls ever. And it looked bad. And now, because Caitlin Clark hit somebody, now it's a problem. Like, no, at the end of the day, it's going to be tough basketball. That girl been tough. She's not the prettiest girl. So what are y'all really coming at? Y'all are coming at her game. Y'all are really that mad that she's that nice. It's not about, she's pretty. And no, the girl is out there really just balling, whooping ass, hitting Steph Curry style, NBA men's style, LA Fitness, just turn around, hit the three and walk like she doing stupid shit from the distance, buzzer beater threes, and getting triple doubles and wins. She's not just also winning, but she's motivating her team. Like, her team plays behind this rookie like she's a star. But she is the star, but they treating her like she's the veteran. You know what I'm saying? Right. And remember, we seen it the first year, Mel. A lot of her veterans, she would get put on the ground. The veterans wouldn't even help her up.
Yep.
Remember that? We know.
I remember it.
Now everybody, and then she had to earn the respect. So it's like, y'all just got to give her damn respect. Now, me personally, like I say with Angel Reese, she's got to just stop letting the media put these little stories together and make her too much of the villain. And every time they address it, say, no, I fuck with Caitlin Clark. She's nice. That's my people's. And just keep saying it. Like, we don't have no problem. Make sure you keep reminding them, because when you kind of get off and let them start doing that, then they put this spin together, and then they find out, damn, you only getting 3 out of 10 shots a game, and then they just throwing that in your face. Now you got all the racist Clark fans just coming at Angel Reese like she's 100% trash, because yes, your field goal percentage is trash, but Dennis Rodman's field goal percentage was trash. So don't let these, I don't want to get us in trouble, don't let these feminine men bother you. Because we're in a pick and choose world, and a lot of these feminine men were all over Dennis Rodman, and loving Dennis Rodman, praising Dennis Rodman for how great he is. But that nigga couldn't score shit. But he can definitely go out there and get nothing but boards. All boards, all boards, all boards. He might not get no blocks, but he's gonna get hella boards. If Dennis Rodman can do the numbers that Angel Reese had, he'd be one of the best to ever play.
Right, double-doubles.
If he can do that all day, because you ain't never heard of double-double Dennis. He ain't none of that. None of that.
He 8 and 18.
8 and 18. Honestly, he was, boy, you lucky to get 8. I seen that joint. That nigga had 0-50 or 0-20 and 20 or some wild shit. You ain't seen on the Spurs?
Yeah, I do.
You remember that joint? That might have said 50. He did some wild shit. Like, Dennis was different, but he wasn't scoring. But that wasn't what they got him there for. Right. So all I'm saying with Angel is, yeah, she gonna miss it, but she gonna get a board.
Right.
500 boards, 500 points. First player to ever do that in the WNBA that fast.
I would say this for Angel, not to cut you
No,
off.
yeah.
She's got to work on what she can do and what she can't do. You feel what I'm saying?
Preach.
Because I'm like Angel Reese, to be honest with you. I grab everything, but I know what angle I can hit it at from when I'm grabbing that offensive rebound, and what angles I can't, where I can just pass it out for a treyway to my peoples. You feel what I'm saying? If you look at any of my highlights, I may go back up. 75% of the time, I may go back up, straight back up, or I may kick it out because I see 3 people on me that I'm just going to kick it out to the outside because I know my peoples is on the outside and they're going to score from the treyway, or maybe a 2. But yeah, Angel Reese need to know that. Like, look, I still got people on the outside. I grabbed the offensive board. I see about three blue shirts that ain't mine. Let me just kick it out real quick. Boom. I might get another board. Hey, 2 for $1. You feel what I'm saying?
And not to, but just agreeing, because that's what we're starting to see, and that's really a main point. And I'm happy you brought that up, because that's the main point I'm talking about. Angel Reese don't got nobody's hitting these shots. And that's what we're learning now. If you go look at the Sky, they are garbage. Every player on that team, if I go look at this stat line, they play tonight. So be ready to watch the Sky tonight. And we're going to see now will everybody else play right besides Angel. We don't give a fuck what Angel do tonight. Angel going to have a 0-0 game today. It's about who the fuck is going to step up and be the person above Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to be the star of the team? If y'all know Angel ain't that bitch, if they like, yo, we can't do it around Angel, she just got the media. All right, who's the killer on the team? Who's the scorer? And I know, we know what Caitlin can do on her team, but there's other scorers on Caitlin's team. Mm-hmm. So that's just what, even like the Vegas last year, they had Kelsey Plum and they had, you know what I mean? Your John. Your Aja. Sorry. So when you can really put, we ain't gonna talk about who the Mercury had every time they had Taurasi, Griner, and you know what I mean? So you gotta have some people. Angel doesn't have that. Last year, I think she might have been close to it. But this year, she don't got that person to kick out. That's why I keep saying, you put Angel Reese on the Fever, y'all can, all that talk y'all want to do, y'all can try your hardest. If Angel Reese links up with Caitlin Clark, it's over. They need this rivalry to go against each other just to boil it up, keep the ratings going, because but really, if you could just put Kobe and Shaq together for one time, you can put Scotty and Michael together for one time in y'all WNBA, and that is Caitlin and Angel. You put them together, watch what they do. It's gonna be a wrap. They're too young. They both are aggressive. Caitlin Clark is getting 10 boards herself. You know what I mean? Let alone Angel. And then, like you said, now she kick it out to Caitlin. Caitlin need a 2 for $1. You give it to her, it's nothing to talk about no more.
Right.
I saw that game. She went 4 for 10 in the beginning with Angel when they was doing bad together. But she finished with 20 points, 10 boards, and 10 assists. About how she finished. Angel also was up there with like 13 and 13 or 13 and 15. But going back to that now, even with you with your finishes, and as real coaching, it's about the coaching. So you get a real good coach that can tell her that, because that's what she needs to know. Yeah, you got to know when to get it and kick it out sometimes too. And then we'll rely on them other players. But also going up with that layup. Somebody's got to coach that a little better. Because one thing about you, you know how to make a layup. You don't really got to even hit the board. I watch. So yeah, Mill go up, board, boom, go up. He might just go up and do the softest touch. And I swear you might get the board, go up, and turn around backboards rimmed here. You might just, I'll watch it and just, you don't even just let the ball go. And don't even hook it. No, not a, that motherfucker just, and it's the touch.
Yeah.
You gotta get your touchdown, baby. That's all. So once you get that touchdown, start now. And she, if you watch, that's all she really almost has. Because she don't do nothing clean. She might get a board, go up, and it's touch. But you gotta get that touch to work on that more. That's what you gotta work on, like Mill said. That's
she
all.
just looked like she just.
Because you work on that.
Of course.
That's your shit. You know, that's all. That's what you do. It's times where you can go to the mid range because, you know, I'd be like, yo, you got a shot. You know, I'll tell that all the time, like, Mill, shoot the 3 out for it, you know, but he works on what he does. And that, so that's what the coaching, we can find the right coaching.
You gotta work on your craft, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta perfect that bitch. Stop being out there doing all that Barbie shit and lock that shit in, because I know you work, but I think you're starting to really get on your appearance more.
Yeah. She got a little.
Because they hitting her up, you know, so to see where the money from. She ain't going to just fuck the money up. They send her nails, lashes, this, makeup, lipstick. Put this on, you guys, but you gotta really stay on your layup package.
Yeah, if you get that down, you be doing 20 and 20 every night. That's easy work.
And you know it is when you're getting 13 and 15 on horrible nights.
Right.
Talk.
That's crazy.
That's the fact right there. She's getting 13 and 15 on nights where she's dropping 4 for 14. Missing threes and frees. Go out there and hit some shit. Go out there and hit something. Right. And watch what you do, because you already gonna get the boards, like Mill said.
Yeah, we already got that down pat. You in the right position. You box out great. You got the offensive board. Now it's about finishing, touch, and keeping your body straight. You all over the place sometimes. You know what I mean? So you trying to look for contact. These girls ain't giving you no contact, and if they do, it's gonna be a foul. So just go straight up. You know what I'm saying? You just out of contorts and stuff like that. And trust me, sometimes you have to. I do it all the time.
But it's the touch.
It's about
you practice that motherfucker. Right. I swear to God, like I said, they'll come around anyway. You gonna drop that. So and if you miss it, that's a good thing about y'all. I'm gonna go get the other board. I watch you definitely up, boom, get the board again, go up.
I'm gonna go back and try and get it. You know what I mean? So
fuck what they talking about. Because at the end of the day, when the stats show, and if you get the win. You know what I mean? It's about the win at the end of the day. Like I said, Dennis Robin, he ain't making all them bitches down there. Nah. And like we said, the one girl that we just seen 6 for 17. That's not bad with a 21. It's going to happen. Kill or shoot. You're going to miss. But one thing is, that's one thing about this thing. That's why I say about these feminine men. Nobody going to come at you, or no Dennis or nobody, for getting your own board, let alone getting a board. That's some man shit. Right, you miss your shit, I get my own board. Get your you know, we glorify that shit.
Hell yeah.
Your women is sitting there getting mad at you. Oh, but she can't make a shot. Yeah, but she getting her own boards on y'all all day
long.
That was like a flex for men.
Exactly.
You couldn't get your, let alone getting an offensive board, let alone get your own offensive board, and then do it 2 to 3 times. Come on,
all these trees.
What are we talking about?
Right.
Yeah. So, Angel, that's what I'm saying. Fuck what they talking about. You on the Smoke Session podcast right here. We gonna let you know you're doing your motherfucking thing, but you do better and you have a better team. That's simple. And you really need to link with Caitlin Clark and listen to Mill. Maybe we can get Mill in there. Chicago Sky.
Let me come out there and teach you a few of these moves I got. You know what I mean? Something.
Fuck that. You need to teach the whole team. You need to get this nigga on the roster. Give him a trial. Give him something.
Work with these power forwards and centers. You know what I mean? Caruso,
all of them.
Camilla, whatever.
They got a new one down there.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I get you right. You know what I mean? A little Kareem hook shot. You don't need to do all that twerking. You know what I mean? Just a little touch here, there, a little there.
But if you want to do it, learn how to put a little body. You know what I mean? Get all that. Because you know how to box out. They don't. I don't know if a lot of them. Like I said, Angel must be boxing a little bit, but they can still learn a little more, and the other ones could too. So yeah, man. That's
all our advice for you. We ain't gonna harp on it too much longer. I just wanted to do shout out because we didn't shout out her earlier. One of the rookies that I really like a lot. Paige. I like Paige. I like you, Miss Beckers.
Paige
You got an impressive game that I like. It's all mid range. You can shoot the three, but you are a mid range killer. My. That shit was crazy, dog. I seen her. I put the highlight up on YouTube and on IG. You can go check her out. Know what I mean? But she was coming down the lane, little nice little pull up. You know what I mean? And I haven't seen that in the game of the sport in a while. I mean, we got the Jimmy Butlers in the NBA and stuff like that. But if you take a look at that girl, look at the dime. Beautiful little dime. She passed. She rebound.
That was the first bucket of the game. Yeah, look at her shoes. She got the 12s on.
Did she? She like... Nah. Don't want 12. Ooh, look at the dime. So, look,
she got something else on. She got like Adidas.
Yeah, it look like Adidas.
You see the energy? That's the same energy she had in college, too. She shit, what?
Yeah.
Hey,
I like Miss Beckers, man. So, shout out to Paige. I know they 1-4, but that's going to come. You really don't really have much. I don't know. I can't say you not have much of a team because, it looks like some of these girls is balling and they're going to keep fighting. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. You know what I mean? So, her game is ready for the WNBA. I don't mind 20, 7 assists, 5 boards. That's what, you should be doing. And even if you don't got to get that many boards, but I know your assists be up there too. Mm-hmm. So you're a passer. It seems like you get along with the team pretty well.
And that's about just getting them gelling. Because one thing about the Sky, they're not getting along right now. So, but they stay on Paige. But yeah, Paige, she's a rookie. She's got a win over the Sky right now. She got her win. So she's in her bag. She locked in. She's been actually having pretty good games, regardless, win or lose. They've been kind of,
right, getting better and better each game. So that's what you want to see. You want to see improvement in the rookies. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a couple good rookies out there that I named before. But yeah, Kiki and Paige is going to be, I think, running up. And the girl from Seattle Storm, the center, Easy. They might be the top 3 right now, rookies that I've been seeing.
Who do you think will be rookie of the year this year?
I want to give it to Paige.
If she stays healthy, I'm leaning toward Paige too.
Yeah.
Paige, they've been already talking about it. Did she beat Caitlin Clark last year for the championship? Or not last year, the year when they were both in the season?
I'm not too sure.
I think Paige got that chip. I gotta look at. I think Paige and them whooped their ass and they locked Caitlin up. That was the year that Caitlin beat Angel Reese in that game and they went to the chip.
Okay.
And Paige was there.
Okay.
And that's why I said Kate, and that's why I'm just but we ain't never gonna knock Angel because Angel got her chip. Mm-hmm. It was close to the second one. Now Paige got hers. Caitlin, this is your league. We know. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with it, and that's why y'all gotta have that man. It's creating the mentality of a man at the times where we ain't give a fuck if you was Michael or Kobe. Allen Iverson was gonna come in and show you I'm Allen fucking Iverson. Mm-hmm. Penny Hardaway was gonna come in and say I'm Penny Hardaway and I got the most expensive shoe. Fuck a Jordan. Go buy a phone, bitch. Go see what a phone posit costs today. Mm-hmm. All y'all is trying to get like me. LeBron, everybody is trying to get like me. Penny Hardaway been doing that. Shaq, that's why Shaq left the team. He had a problem with this shit with them Reeboks. Just saying, but Shaq also. I don't give a fuck if you Kobe, Mike, Kareem, Magic. I'm Shaquille motherfucking Neal. When y'all go out there on that court, I don't give a damn if Caitlin Clark is running this shit or not. You go out there and let them know I'm Paige motherfucking Becker. Get your name out there. Let them know you run this shit and keep playing. Don't hate on the girl. Don't do nothing. Go out there and make a name for yourself and your team. Angel, every one of y'all. But don't do no crazy shit that the NBA never did where they just, I mean, LeBron, niggas hate LeBron, but they not taking it that far where, and that's what I'm loving the new league. LaMelo Ball gonna let you know I'm LaMelo Ball. Fuck a LeBron. Ja Morant gonna let you know I'm Ja Morant, and we are the Grizzlies. Fuck LeBron James.
Nigga said
the Houston Rockets are the Houston Rockets. You get what I'm saying? We don't give a damn about no LeBron, and all of them. Shea don't give a fuck about LeBron.
I told y'all I ain't gonna switch it up when we talk about the WNBA. But y'all motherfuckers ain't listen. But I said the Thunder, and I'ma stick with them. They winning the chip.
And this is the thing we getting at because we're staying with the WNBA because they need to see like how they used to put the men said put the rim down all type. No, y'all need to listen and focus on what these men is doing and maybe take a couple points and shit. Because with that being said, We don't give a fuck if Caitlin's that nigga, just like we don't give a fuck if LeBron's that nigga. A man's gonna go out there and let you know I'm that nigga every day. I'm not going to sit there and bash LeBron and all that and do the most weird shit and start getting racist and doing this. You don't got all the white players out there going crazy and all that. No, at the end of the day,
LeBron is LeBron.
You gonna, and they gonna let you know I'm Luka Doncic, I'm Joker, I'm this nigga. You know what I mean? Ty McCullough back then when they did it back in his day. These niggas gonna go out there and play their basketball and let their game speak for themselves more, and then talk their shit when they play. And they always gonna feel like they the shit no matter what. They're not gonna get too jealous and then start just saying the weirdest shit in the media outlets. Oh, well, she only got this because she did. No. They doing weird shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, you might get an angel.
We not...
But yeah,
we're not gonna talk too much about the women, but
yeah.
I do get a little.
Yeah, that's all. Like, y'all gotta man up a little bit with that.
We gotta leave that over there and keep it on the court. I mean, that's what.
Because we just want to see the success. That's it. Like y'all know, we've been showing WNBA love for the beginning since the day. Like, so we ain't. This is. I want to see y'all
just leave it to the back.
So these are real tips on just keep the girly shit out that y'all been doing, like because now y'all starting to do a slight hate. One thing, girls don't like girls. Y'all never liked each other.
Y'all don't like each other from the point blank period. So we don't need no extra.
They don't want to hear why y'all shit ain't working and why girls aren't getting paid what they can be getting paid and this and that, when y'all just don't want to listen to the men maybe one time. Y'all need to listen. I ain't saying lower the court or nothing, but it's just simple fighting each other. Yeah. Come to fucking together and watch y'all succeed. If y'all back Caitlin Clark just a little bit, next time they talk about Caitlin, what about Caitlin? Caitlin nice. I'll fuck with Caitlin. I'm that bitch though. We gonna see her, but you ain't got this, she only got this because of this. Like, and y'all are doing it on little podcasts now. You know what I mean? Like, they might have they doing a little podcast, so somebody might come on our podcast and they don't want to say it. Right. But that's going to leak out now, and they going to put that shit out there now. And now on the real ESPN, they didn't say it on Smoke Session. You said some more wild shit about, y'all got to stop it. That's all. Because I want to see y'all succeed. So we ain't going to go too deep into that.
But that's the WNBA though. I mean,
because the NBA is looking great. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. LeBron was out the first week, first round. But I bet you they gonna come back next year. Luka and LeBron and da. So hey, and LeBron gonna go out there and let you know I'm back. Yeah. With Bronny and everything, we back. They getting Bryce on the way. We back. Fuck everybody. I run this shit, and that's how But Shea gonna come out there and drop 40 on that nigga first game, whoop his ass with Chet, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be,
Shout out to the niggas. Shout out to the niggas, man. They impressed me, man, because not like I said, we ain't even gonna switch up. This is gonna be the last part I say about the Thunder, but they've been through the battles already. They lost already. They had the same team for like 3-4 years now. So look. Shout them out. It's been a long time, and I believe they're gonna smack whoever they play in that final. So
I want to say something about the Thunder, actually, since we're talking about it. Not even just the Thunder, but Shea, because this is one thing I want to say about him. They say Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's son, the old one, whatever. Cool. Ant-Man, Michael Jordan's son. Cool. I even somebody tried to say, well, if Ant is Michael 2.0. and Shea is Kobe 2.0. We're not even going to take it there. Shea is motherfucking Michael's son too. And the reason I want to say this because he been dropping these points with no 3-pointers. We know Mike can shoot a 3. We know Shea can shoot a 3. But I'm a stat line watcher, and like they know, go watch them stat lines. Shea is out there going crazy on y'all. 40 points a game, all just mid-range.
I ain't gonna put you up, but we can't put Ann as Mike's son.
No, I'm not even doing that right now. No, and I'm just because the media trying to do it. But that's why we definitely. So we gotta put Shea. We going with Shea because Shea's been doing this thing, and like he said, so Shea is a bad motherfucker.
That nigga bad.
He been doing that for years too. Just 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. 40 points. Come on now. What are we doing?
All mid-range and layups. That's why you getting that foul call now. Now they respecting him just going to the line, but. And Mike can shoot him with his eyes closed. You seen it. So he going to the line. Yeah. So, WNBA though is exciting. Like I said, the Sky played the night ball going on. We're not going to talk about it. I'm liking how the Dodgers are looking. I'm liking how this Phillies are looking. White Sox, they getting some wins. They're getting surprising wins, 2 good ones. Shout out to Jay Gallen's brother. Shout out to Jay Gallen from
out this way in the Summerdale area. I'm gonna say Summerdale. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Summerdale or High Nella, New Jersey. But shout out to Jay Gallen and his brother Gallen. I don't want to mess up his first name, but I know that's Jay Gallen's brother playing on the Arizona Diamondbacks right now. Shout out to the pitcher Gallen on the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's from around this way. It's a real dude right there.
Yeah. So we got the Indiana Pacers going against the Knicks tonight.
Who you got on that? Because motherfucking Tyrese is going crazy.
Pacers got it.
I ain't never wanted to say that shit.
Me either. But yeah,
it's killing me in New York because I don't know what's going on. But I ain't know that Halliburton. I ain't know this nigga was like I knew he was like that, but he's really whooping y'all ass. And it ain't just him, but the Pacers are really going crazy on y'all. I need y'all to do something. But I'm going toward the Pacers. They got that Indiana.
Pacers got it. Man.
Yeah, so what's up?
Then we got the Valkyries and the Liberty tonight. I'm going to get that to the Liberty for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Golden State ain't been doing shit.
But we do got the Wings, my girl Paige, and the Sky going
That's
tonight.
who it was. I know.
So,
I ain't want to fuck that up.
So we're going to see. We're going to put the highlights
right
up.
there. That's going to be the game right there. All right, we got Angel Reese versus Paige, which I want to know.
Two of the lower bottom teams because 0-5 Sky and 1-4.
Sky needed.
Wing, yeah, Sky needed.
But the Wings needed too because they want to definitely get these two in a row. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Keep moving.
So what y'all want to? Who you think on this one?
I'm going with my girl Paige.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do this for the fun of it.
Yeah, gotta go Angel.
We're gonna challenge it. We're gonna go Angel versus Paige.
Yeah, let's see who.
Y'all let us know,
happens,
man. Team Mills or Team Blaze, but I'm gonna let you know on God deep down. I think Paige gonna get this, but yeah, I'm going with Angel tonight.
Okay, all right.
Angel, you gotta get it. That's why. And we going, like I said, we want to see who's gonna help out on the team. It ain't just her. Angel, can you have a sufficient game? We don't know. If you win off a sufficient game, that'd be great too. But that's not. I want to see somebody else help out.
Right. That's what they gotta do. Just a little help.
Paige got a couple big. I want to say big women on the team. That's you know, she pretty. Yeah. She got an alright team. So we'll see how they go. She still need a star or two to help her out too.
Just one or two. Mm-hmm.
Big name, give her one of them.
Yeah. Well, look, that's it, man. Shout out to the WNBA, the NBA, MLB. Shout out to all the rappers, underground rappers. Hit us up with your music, send it through. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my brother Jers, your podcast.
Yes. The Europe Jers Raiders podcast. Shout out to him. Yes.
I should know it, but look, it's a little tongue twister for me. But yeah, shout them out. Shout out the Raiders Sacktown.
Sacktown. The Raider Shield. You know, the whole Raider Shield. Yeah. Sacktown, Nav, man.
Look,
I appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate y'all.
Shout out to the whole Raiders Nation, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We fuck with y'all from the Eagles to the Ravens. Yeah. You know, from the Mavericks to the Hornets. We fuck with y'all.
I just want to say I ain't a Mavericks fan. No.
See, I like it. No, that's good. That's good.
I'm a roll with them, man.
No, you know why I like it?
I'm a fan of the NBA though. Now,
and that's why I like it. Hey,
but the Mavs, they here. I'm a fan of the NBA here. You feel what I'm saying?
They took Luka. Hey, you think
that
about
was the last
LeBron soon?
That was what?
Well, not LeBron, but Luka or the Lakers. I know it's not what they said.
Yeah, I just can't go LeBron. But I do like the Lakers. Hopefully, they get a little better though. But I mean, they just look shitty.
It's good though because at the same time, now if you do rock one with Luka, it's like you ain't looking like you just went over there because they out there guaranteed championship. Nah, they had to go so rough. But that's his guy. He been fucking with him.
But look, man, I do like a couple cats now, man. Now that I'm just a fan of the sport,
paying attention. You start putting money on niggas and you get crazy.
That might be my new young man.
Shay is great, man.
So
you can't deny that.
We'll see. Yeah, that's it for the day, man.
Yeah, roll one.
Light one.
Pour one.